The results you want to see here. Where is that? See, I'm there. I'm there. You see the HIV there? Yeah, negative. Today I'm going to chop big fish, better big one. Thank you, Anita.
So welcome back to another video where allowance is made under copyright for fair use for the purposes of education and criticism. This is another educational video. Now, we've all heard there that UK is not HIV positive. She has a negative result, so congratulations, UK. So the whole point of this video is to debunk any further rumors which somebody is trying to spread about that result. This content is allowed under free speech. It gives me the right to hold my own opinions and to put out there my ideas and information without interference, whether I have a face or not. Nobody should come and tell me not to talk because it's not speaking in favor of your favorite. Don't do that, please. Commenters, as usual, are definitely encouraged because this is an educational video. I want us to learn. I think when I started this YouTube channel, it was really about trying to get some people to just take their brain cells beyond somebody comes to tell you something and you accept it. So this video is about a live stream that happened yesterday on Gloria's channel, where once again another rumor has more doubt has been sown about UK's HIV status, and I want to just debunk it and shut it down once and for all because it's so dangerous. Now, before I continue, I want to let you know that there's been so many comments. It's faceless channels, faceless channels. Remember I told you about critical thinking. Make we use our heads. Don't let somebody come and be telling you nonsense and you say it's true, it's faceless channels. Look, before faceless channels started, there were the reactors. They don't get face. The reactors, they don't get face. But even though they show you their face, you didn't like it. Hey, shut down, reactors, shut down, shut down, shut down. So we now are faceless, and you're now saying the same thing. Oh, it's faceless channel causing this. No, it's not faceless channels. Even before the reactors and faceless channels, these people were doing their rubbish on the street anyway. The other thing to remember is that there are other faceless channels that people who are calling for shut down. If you don't have a face, I won't talk to you. But they are inviting other faceless channels to come to court to fight a defamation case with them. Does it make any sense? So just remember, the issue is not being faceless. That is not the issue. That's the least of your worries. Just remember, the issue is not being faceless. Yeah, the issue is that you are trying to make us voiceless. That be your problem. That was the problem with the old reactors. Is the problem with us. You don't want us to have a voice unless it's a voice which goes in the favor of your favorite. Can you stop it, please? This is freedom of speech. People are allowed to have different perspectives. As I said, the reason why I came onto this channel was because there are channels out there who have spread a false narrative and lie, and they are still up there, and they will keep their videos up there for 20 to 30 years. So the whole point of my channel, I'm not going to even tell them go and take it down, apart from Editorial's HIV positive comment, which is defamation. But other than that, feel free to have your opinion. I equally have the right to have an opposite opinion and to give people a more balanced view. This is what life is about. This is the reason why Nigeria is a mess. You shut down opinion. I need to maybe think about changing my name from I Knew It All, because we all know where that name came from. Even me, myself, I don't type for the name, so I don't know whether I should call myself Very Dark Reactor, even though I'm not a reactor, or Very Dark Analyst. Anyway, give me suggestions down below. But I just want to remind you, we are not going to be made voiceless on this street, especially when people continue to come out like what Editorial did at the weekend, trying to push through this very dangerous narrative that her cousin had HIV. This is the very reason why I came onto the street, and I get very, very angry when those kind of things get done. So anyway, let's continue. Now, one of the big issues is Editorial is yet to apologize. She is yet to apologize. Editorial never apologizes for anything. When it is her cousin that comes out of any issues, it's like, oh, take that down. Take that. Remove that. You are doing this to your sister. You are doing that. But whenever Editorial F's up, you see how things become very, very quiet, and it's like, oh, stop talking about editorial. Don't do this. Don't do that. Editorial never apologizes for anything. And this is one of her big problems because she's never held accountable. Her sister knew she effed up with a sickle cell comment. Even though she said she made it because, of course, she was insulted first. Her mum was insulted. Her husband and the kids were insulted. And then she now came up with sickle cell. Does that make it right? No. So rightly, she had to come out and she had to remove that comment that she made, and she had to come out and make a formal apology. Editorial, what you should be doing, instead of trying to shut down faceless reactors or analysts or whatever you want to call them, tell editorial to apologize. Hold her to account. That's what you should be doing instead of going to different people's comment sections and talking about, oh, yeah, stop talking about this now. Let them do it. No, let her remove that video and apologize. Hold her to account for once. Because what she did is so damaging. The stigma is great. Yeah. Now, there was a live stream yesterday, as I said, on Gloria Vlogs, where Peace confessed.
Are you saying editorial forged that thing, or are you agreeing to the word saying you really tell her gone? Were you the one that told editorial? Yes or no? Because
I told editorial.
I mean, why would you do such a thing? Now, we picked up on the fact that when editorial was now saying that thing, you came out saying stop. It's like you've now confessed. And I proved this on my last video that you were the one that told her, but you've now confessed that you told her. And I said that the reason why you were saying stop is because you didn't think that it would go very far. You wanted to let editorial know that you thought your sister, not even thought, you said that your sister was HIV positive, but you never in your wildest dreams believed that editorial would be so stupid to go into a live stream and say it. That's why you were saying stop.
Now, your cousin, editorial, come and say you told her that your big sister, Auntie Ukeme, has HIV. When editorial said that on her live stream, we saw your comments where you were asking editorial to please stop. In your words, say, stop, idiot. That was what she said. But it wasn't still fair for editorial to come and use it to shame anti-UK. Do you know why? This stigma is too much. HIV
that was why I was asking her to stop when she was saying it.
So you asked her to stop. You know that there was great stigma, but still you came out yesterday and you were now still trying to make people believe that that result was fake. Peace.
So if you are not confident, if you not stand your ground, why did you in the first place went ahead to tell editorial that your big sister had HIV positive?
You see this HIV matter, I will not want to discuss it, but if UK wants me to discuss it, only UK can make me discuss that matter online. If she does not stop family saga.
Okay.
If I say, I'm not even joking. Okay. Like I said, I don't know how to pretend. And I don't know how to tell lies.
But if you don't want to
only UK,
fine.
Only UK can make me discuss this HIV. If she wants me to discuss it, let her continue family saga. So that I'm going to bring up evidences.
So Peace.
And I'm not even joking.
Peace. Wait, I want to ask.
If she wants me to come out openly and discuss it, let her continue family saga.
So it's clear that Peace still wants to continue this thing. She doesn't want to accept that that result is not fake. And she's still trying to paint her. I mean, you're saying stop because of the stigma. But you then still, you were not invited onto this live stream. You came onto that live stream by yourself, still to push that narrative that she is positive and somehow the results were doctored. Peace, why do you do like this now? Why do this to another human being? If you know that you don't like your sister, keep in your lane, let her keep in her lane. There's no need to come out with this. You know, it's such a heavy thing for any human being to do to another human being, not to talk about a sister. So you're now saying the result is fake.
And to UK can't hospital. We have seen the results that it is negative. Where did you get such
I don't want to
information?
discuss. I don't want to discuss this matter. But the medical personnel in this place will understand what has happened.
What do you mean what's happened? Anyway, I'm going to debunk everything that you're saying.
But I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to drag it further.
Oh, you mean to say the result was manipulated?
I don't want to drag it further.
Happy with you for telling Editorial that your sister has fake HIV. You get so no more is enough. Okay, my sister, you can do it. You can do it.
Who said it's fake? Who said it's fake?
Love. Peace.
I mean, I've never seen. I mean, I keep, you know, I've said, I think in another video or previous video, that please God, never give me a sister like Peace, never give me a daughter like Peace, a grandchild, nobody like Peace in my family, please, because I don't understand why you'd want to do this to your own sister, no matter how difficult. I mean, I said yesterday or in a previous video, I have a very large extended family. Do we always get on? Do we fight, even physical fights? Yes. But if there's one thing I learned when I used to go to a cousin and tell them about my sister, and, you know, she would say, yes, it's true. But when I tried to talk to her about her own sibling, she would shut down. I learned the hard way. Always protect your siblings. No matter how shit you might think they are, keep your mouth shut. Because everybody else will protect theirs. They'll be skinning, grinning and saying certain things with you, but they will never sell their siblings out. Never. So, as I said, I wanted to debunk something because Peace said something which was so dangerous. And it was very dangerous because on this live stream, nobody challenged her on what she said. She left that live stream and everybody left with a doubt in their mind about that result. And I want to debunk it today. As I said before, this is the reason I've come onto this street, to stop all this shit that's been going on for such a long time, where people, this is the reason why Lily Pope and Editorial and the rest wanted to sanitize the street. Not because they wanted everyone to be quiet, but they wanted to be the only ones to be able to come out and spread a false narrative. Now, if we, the faceless reactors on this side, were not doing what we are doing now, so shout out once again to Uzo Entertainment and myself, you can imagine at the weekend when that HIV, you saw how quickly that thing was spreading like wildfire. People had it on their thumbnails. People say, yes, AIDS, HIV and all of the rest. If we were not here, faceless or not, to shut that down, because the old reactors, of course, would have shut it down, but they've now been sanitized off the street. You can imagine the damage. Even if UK had come out with that HIV result, who would believe her? No. So it is important to have freedom of speech. Don't allow anybody to tell you otherwise. So if a person get voice, allow them to talk. Let there be two perspectives. If one channel wants to say something like this, no problem. Allow us to have our own perspective. I'm not telling you to believe everything that I'm saying, but this is my own perspective. If you don't like what I'm saying, leave your comment respectfully down below, or go and set up your own channel, or go to the other side and leave a comment there. There's no problem. But what you will not do, and for me, you will never tell me to come and keep my mouth shut, so that this type of atrocity will be committed on this street in Nigeria. It's a disgrace. So as I said before, Peace is trying to keep this rumor going that HIV test is fake, and her sister still has HIV.
Let me talk.
Okay, talk, Peace. Okay, talk.
Okay. I didn't really want to comment on this thing so that it won't look like I'm trying to raise more dust, or I'm trying to spite my sister, or really prove certain things that
you're trying to spite your sister. This is what's happening now at the moment. You're trying to spite her.
That shouldn't be online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know how I want to be diplomatic about this thing I want to say, but the health practitioners will really understand.
I'm a nurse, though, so carry on.
Okay. You would understand when I talk about retroviral load.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just stop there.
And so this is why I said it's very important that we are here as reactors on the other side, or analysts on the other side, to put in our own 2 cents. Because when she mentioned this, there was immediate doubt in that live stream. Everybody left that live stream with that thing, oh yes, it's true, retroviral load. Even the person that said she was a nurse didn't challenge anything further. And it is so dangerous. And as I said before, the danger is that no one shut that viral load. There was no discussion about what do you mean by viral load. They just allowed her to drop that bomb in that live stream and then go off on her merry way. She knew what she was doing. Can we, as an intelligent Nigerian YouTube community, make we use our sense now? Let us use our sense. I told you before the analogy of, person tell you, say, cat don't shit inside the church. And you say, hey, the cat has shit in the church. The cat has shit in the church. You won't ask which kind cat he be, which color he be, which time he shit for church. The shit they smell. How big be the shit? You don't ask any question. You just accept it. So this viral load thing, I couldn't allow Peace to get away with that crap. There's a load of BS. So like I said, no one, after she made that comment, nobody shut her down. They just continued on. It's like they accepted it and then allowed her to be talking.
The only thing I would tell you is that stop going to editors. Hold on, please. Stop going to editors and be telling her about your sister. It is wrong. Let's call a spade. It is wrong for you to be going to your cousin's house and be talking. You said you want peace, but you're acting as if you are enjoying the fight. If you really want peace.
No, I am not enjoying
discipline.
Peace is enjoying this fight. One of the things I said I was going to say when I came on today is to say, Peace, if you like, continue to do this kind of thing we need to do. I will come out. I get videos about who be the papa, Mazzy, marriage, Peace Tom, Lizzie, Joy. I have all the videos ready to go. But I then said to myself, even if I say that to Peace, she will love it because she's enjoying this saga. If I say, you talk or I go bring those ones out, or she goes, hey, bring it on. I want to learn. I like the technology. So that one will not help Peace because Peace is loving this saga.
Yourself. You don't need to go to edit. Let me tell you, hold on, Peace.
Are you saying I cannot discuss with my cousin sister?
If you want to discuss with your cousin, not your sister health, not gossiping about your sister.
So this is the problem now because the nurse is now saying you can't discuss your sister's health. You can't do this. Even though I'm not saying that she believes about that viral load. But the other people in the audience that do not understand about viral load may even take that to say, oh, yes, it's true. That the reason why she's getting angry, say, don't talk about your sister's health, is because what Peace dropped, that bomb about the viral load, it must be true.
Do you think Edith will talk about her blood to you? Never! Don't you know that Edith and her sisters fight? But she will never tell you about her sisters.
They don't trust you. I want to bust your bubble. They don't trust you too.
Edith will not trust you too. Who want to trust you? Nobody can trust you too.
I'm not even asking any of them to trust me.
So it's very true. Number one, nobody is going to trust Peace. That's the thing that she doesn't understand. When you come out, as I say, the person that is going to gossip to you will gossip about you. So if somebody's coming to gossip, best believe they will also gossip about you behind your back as well. Same thing with what Peace is doing. All this selling out her sister. She thinks that they're looking at her like, oh, is our cousin, sister, our cousin. No, they're thinking, she can do this to her own blood sister. She can call her mother a witch. What would she do to us? So that's one thing. But the thing with that previous conversation was just the fact that everyone was getting really angry. Like, Peace, shut it down. Why are you now trying to expose that the result is fake because of viral load? Well, like I said, I want to, in this video, debunk that nonsense that Peace is trying to put in people's minds. Because there's a load of rubbish. UK, I can tell you now, is HIV negative. Everybody just get that into your brains. She's HIV negative. But anyway, let me prove and debunk the rubbish that Peace is trying to do now. So what is viral load? So viral load basically means if you get HIV, you will have the virus inside your blood, inside your system. So the viral load is the amount of the HIV particles when they're inside that is inside your system. It shows how much virus is present inside the body. It's the amount of HIV in the body. What Peace is trying to say with that viral load is she's trying to say that, oh yes, remember in the previous video, oh, she's on drugs for that HIV. She's suggesting that those drugs that UK is taking has made the virus in her body so low that it cannot be picked up by the test. And that's the reason why she's HIV. That's the reason why the test is HIV negative. But you have to understand, look, an undetectable viral load, that means it's very, very low. It means it cannot be detected. But it still means that the person is still HIV positive. Because remember, they are trying to measure how much of the virus is inside your blood. But when they're trying to say, are you HIV positive or not? They are measuring the antibody, your body's reaction to that virus. That's what they're measuring. So you can have no virus or very low virus in your blood. but the antibody test for the HIV will still be positive. It doesn't mean because her viral load is low because of medication, then that means that she's now going to be HIV negative. No, she will still be HIV positive. So she has a negative result for the antibody. Yeah, so that means she does not have any virus in her body. Yeah, an undetectable viral load doesn't affect those antibodies. So she's still going to test positive if she's HIV positive. I hope you guys get it. So this nonsense that Peace is trying to come up with is a load of BS. And this is another way to describe it. Look at these three women here. One of them is HIV positive, and the other one is HIV positive, and this one is HIV negative. HIV positive, she has a lot of this virus here inside all over her body. So if they test her, they will say, okay, she has a viral load of more than 50 count, 100 count of viral load in her body. This one also is HIV positive, but she hardly has any virus in her system. So it might be that when they do it, they will detect that, oh, there's no viral load count. Like when they try to count how much virus is there, it is very low. But she's still positive because the antibody is still in her body. The antibody is still being produced by her system to that virus. HIV negative means there is nothing in her. There's no virus in the system at all. So she's HIV negative. That means she doesn't have the virus, guys. She doesn't have it. So don't listen to Peace trying to come and tell you some rubbish about viral load. It's a load of nonsense and it's spiteful. And if you go to all these sites, you see many people will have these questions. Will I test negative if my viral load is undetectable? And you can see this is coming from AIDS map. Even if you have undetectable virus, like the machine cannot pick up how many pieces of virus you have inside your system, you will still test positive for HIV. Yes? So don't listen to the BS from Peace. And I get really angry about this because this is a lifetime. It can destroy somebody's life. How dare you, Peace? How dare you? I'm as angry as I was when I did that witch video that you rubbish people did about your mum. Your mum that is, I've adopted as my mum. That means you and me, Peace, we are sisters. But I'm as angry as that because why would you spread such a witch in Nigeria? Is almost as bad as, I wouldn't say it's as bad as HIV, but you know the stigma attached. Why do you keep dropping these type of bombs like an idiot and you keep saying that you're brilliant and you are educated? You don't think about the long-term implications. It's like you go in and out of your personality. On the one hand, you're saying, stop, because you know the importance of what Editorial was saying at the weekend. But you still come on the next day, your sister saying she's HIV negative, to still try and push through this lie that she's positive because of viral load. The only time you will get a false negative, so that means that UK has done a test, it is negative, but actually she really is positive. The only time you get that is if she has, maybe she's been infected in the last, let's say, 3 months or so. But remember, Peace is saying that this infection for UK happened either at the time of UK's second child, or Editorial's second child, but it was years ago. So only if maybe she's just had a recent infection with HIV, and then she's still maybe less than 3 months from that infection. The body has not had time to produce a lot of virus. The body has not had time to produce antibody. That's the only time that you will say, okay, she's negative, but really she's positive, and you have to go and repeat the test. But that's not the case with UK. You are saying that she got infected how many years ago? You saw her taking medication. She would test positive now. She would test positive. And once again, these sites, they can look at these reputable sites. Cleveland Clinic, Peace, do you want to say that you know more than these sites now? Go and tell them now. That my sister, he said she's HIV negative, but it's a retroviral load. Go and tell them the rubbish that you're trying to spill on YouTube. Yeah? And negative results mean the test did not detect any signs of the virus. These results may mean that you don't have virus, or it is too soon since your HIV exposure. So that's the only time that you be HIV negative, but you're really positive. And that's not the case with UK. So she is negative, guys. Don't allow Peace and Editorial and all of the rest to spread any more lies, please. I get very angry about this. Yeah, false negative, once again, this is from AIDS map again, only occur when people test in the first few weeks after infection, the window period. It means that you have to wait until at least 3 months after you think that you become infected before they would test you to see whether the virus is there. I want us to think, guys, and people have the audacity to come on here and start talking crap about faceless reactors. Faceless reactors are the problem. They're the problem. We are not the bloody problem. If we were the problem, none of this rubbish would be on the street. The problem is trying to shut down free speech. You know, I said this at the beginning, right at the beginning of this channel. Don't shut down free speech. Allow people to have perspective. So this kind of rubbish will not be, this kind of rumor will not be allowed to be seeded. People think that, oh yes, I'm siding UK over editorial. I'm not siding anybody. I'm just siding what I see as the truth, my own perspective on the truth. Okay? I've seen people come out here to gang up on UK. Is UK a saint? No, she's not a saint. But at the same time, she has come out to defend herself. She's brought her evidence. Those people that have come out, I ask you, bring your evidence. Don't come out here with BS. Anytime you come out here with BS, I will come and challenge you. Faceless or not, do your worst. I get very angry because you destroy people like this. Another site here for Medline Plus. Come and tell Medline Plus Peace that they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah? A negative test means that there's no signs of HIV infection. No signs. You could only have it because it's too soon for the test. Yeah? So, you know, you have to do the test 90 days or longer from the time you had that infection to be confident. So please, stop. Can you stop spreading that rubbish? She has a negative test. Negative. And then lastly, from HIV iBase, can a positive person test negative again? Because that's the other BS she will come out with next. That, oh, she was positive when I saw her result. I'm coming up with my evidences. She was positive all those years ago when I saw her taking medication. I made her fat. So now I'm going to come out with my evidences that she was positive, but now maybe she's testing negative. No, that's BS as well. Yeah. Remember, the HIV test looks for antibodies. Yeah. That's what the body makes in response to the virus inside the system. So they will always remain in the body because you will always have virus there. They do not leave. Yeah. So if she's had a HIV antibody test and it is negative, she doesn't have HIV. Don't come here with rubbish about viral load because the virus count in her body was very low. It was not detected. That's the reason why she was negative. BS, because she would still have antibodies and she would be positive. So sorry if I'm getting angry, guys, because this kind of BS has been going on this street for such a long time and it needs to stop. Why are you defaming your sister Peace? You know, the first video I did about you, I said that there's something strange about you because, you know, and I proved, and you took down that video because you knew you were lying. You had two videos back to back. One where you were lying that, oh yes, UK and Editorial are very close. UK used to fight for Editorial. Editorial used to do whatever for UK. And then the next video you came out saying they were never friends. It's me and Editorial that were besties. We were the best of friends. UK used to do this. As soon as I challenged you and I brought out the evidence, you took down that video. You've been lying for such a long time. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve? I didn't think you could go any lower than when you said that she tried to pie your child. I had to do one video to prove that, you know, she didn't try to pie your child. When you saw the evidence there, you still came out to try and lie again that she tried to pie your child and it was deliberate and had to come out again. And since then, you kept quiet. And if I hadn't done that, you would have spread that in that your useless community. And she tried to pie Peace's child, blah, 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 because you don't have any critical thinking on that side where you are. And you say that you're brilliant and you're intelligent. So that didn't work. I thought you could not go lower than this. And now you're trying to spread that your sister has HIV. What is wrong with you? I thought your witch comment about your mum was bad enough. What is wrong with you? Yeah, you're blaming UK for that witch comment when we all heard that you said it. You said it. They said that you said it. If it was UK that told them that her mum was a witch, because they're not speaking to UK, they would have come out direct and said, yes, UK told us. But they never said that. They came and they said, you told them that your mum is a witch.
You say you want to bring peace. Why you not come bring peace for us? Maybe we clap for you. Why?
Because UK started fighting me now. She wanted to rub my face in the poto. She wanted to rub poto on my face. The matter that brought me on YouTube was that UK said I said my mother was a witch. That was what I heard. And then I now came back to UK and I say, in fact, don't even fight with Edith again. Leave her alone. And then my sister now turned and she was now wanting to fight me directly. Yeah. That was when she started calling me out and she started making videos about me, firstly about my kids and then about my education. Like, she wanted to mess me up on YouTube.
Why do you lie, Peace, when there's evidence out there? She never directly came for you. Even when you were coming for her, she kept saying, "No, leave my sister Peace. I don't want to talk about my sister Peace." You inserted yourself into the editorial matter between her and UK. You were the one that inserted yourself. Just come out direct and say, "Yes, I want to drag my sister." Then nobody will have any problems.
And that was when I started responding to her.
The question is, UK is HIV negative. HIV negative. There should be no further discussion about this crap. The thing is, can we hold Editorial to account and get her to take down that video and apologize for once in her life? Because she never apologizes. Even when this came out, people were still saying, "Oh yes, well, it's because blah, blah, blah." No, tell Editorial to apologize for once. For once in her life. Hold her accountable, because she will come and do something worse next time. And Peace definitely should apologize. For me, if it was me, I know it's difficult because they're sisters, cousins, whatever, but I'm sorry, I'm going for defamation. Because you don't come out to do that rubbish. I would have said, okay, yeah, let it go. She's got the negative result. But Peace, if you're going to be coming out with this BS about viral loads, and that's the reason why that test is fake. No. And then, guys, lastly, I hope you realize the importance of freedom of speech. And don't allow certain people on this street, in this Nigerian community, to render people voiceless. Because I can guarantee you what will be coming next will be even worse. I don't even want to think what this street would be like if people like myself and Uzo Entertainment hadn't come out. Because if we hadn't come out, they would have shut down the reactors. They would have shut them down. And what would have been left is the rubbish that we're seeing now. HIV positive, you tried to pie my child, you're trying to kidnap my child, you're trying to... No. So I will remain faceless, my friends. Faceless. What do you want to use my face to? I'm going to remain faceless, but I will not be voiceless on your behalf. There is no way. If you want me to be voiceless, go and open your own channel. Open your own channel and try and debate me like an intelligent human being. Come with your facts. Don't come with insults. This one I wish, this one I wish. Come with proper facts and debate that this is the reason why I think this and that. That's what intelligent, normal human beings do. Not going to go and set up stupid channels where you go in there, this one is this one is a goat, this one is blah, blah, blah. But you cannot, when you ask a simple question, but why did you say that? You can't answer. We don't want that kind of rubbish. As Nigerians, we are not dumb. We are not stupid. Stop trying to make people dumb. Not break my head. I don't want to become dumb and illiterate, I beg. So people, leave your comments down below. What do you think about this latest attempt to try and still say that the UK is HIV positive, when we know it's not true? She's negative. Do you think Editorial should be held to account and she should apologize and take down that video? What should be done about Peace? Should she be cancelled at this point? Because I've always said that I don't even want to talk about Peace because there's just something wrong there. But she just keeps pushing me to do, this one I couldn't let it slide. I just thought to myself, this is a load of BS. So anyway, guys, let me know your comments down below.